Hi everybody, and welcome back to my IMBA Comp Prep series. Today is the 24th of February 2017. I am 9 days out from the competition of getting up on stage. It's been a huge journey. And so I'm going to cut straight to the chase. First and foremost, I am exhausted. Like, there's no other way of putting it. I'm tired. For the first time in probably 3 years, I actually hit the snooze button on my phone 2 or 3 times before I actually got out of bed. I got out of bed at about 6:30 this morning, which is a little bit later than what I usually get up at 5:30, and I'm in the gym by 6 and then there for an hour. But today I'm so tired. And also, you probably noticed my face is red, my neck is really red. Yesterday, I was really tired yesterday, and so I went to the park and I fell asleep in the sun. That's how tired I am. I'm falling asleep like an old person. I'm just passing out everywhere. And so that's not cool, but I woke up and I had a 1 hour podcast playing. I set it up on my phone and I woke up and the podcast had finished. So I'd been sleeping in the sun for about an hour at least. And so I woke up and my body is completely red. So that doesn't help. Now, they say you've got to be dehydrated. A lot of coaches out there, when they prepare their clients to get ready for the stage, they'll often dehydrate them. And so I guess, if I'm a little bit dehydrated, which doesn't help, it makes me more tired, I guess, but, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. This last week has been the hardest leading up to this competition. And so yeah, I was in the sun yesterday and I fully passed out. So I wanted to just bring that up. That's why my face is red. But I apologize in advance. This is not a normal happy chirpy video that I usually do. I'm genuinely wrecked. So I've been given a new meal plan, which will start as of next Monday. This is my final week meal plan. So this is what I have to eat every day and on the day of the competition. So I want to walk you through that. And so I'm going to flash it up on your screen. That's what it looks like. So you can follow along on your screen. Now you'll see that it's more regimental than the previous meal plan. In fact, what I'll do real quick, I'll flick back to the meal plan that I'm currently on. So you'll see that now. It's a carb cycling meal plan. So I've been on that now for I think 4 weeks now. That's going to finish in 2 days from now. And then next Monday, because today's Friday, next Monday, I will start with that new meal plan. So you'll see that up on your screen now. So it looks strict, it is. But firstly, I want to talk about everything I understand of the meal plan, the comp meal plan that I'm given, starting next Monday. And that is that I'll be, eating rice cakes. Now, rice cakes, is a refined carb. It's a dry carbohydrate. It's very high GI. It's like 80 something on the GI scale. And so pure sugar, to give you context, is 100, right? So rice cakes about 80 something, 85, something along those lines. They're low in sodium. So what that means is that your body, if you're having rice cakes, low in sodium, your body's not going to retain as much water. The idea is that you're taking very little water on the day of the competition. And so on the day of the competition, I have to check this, but I believe now some competitors will have 0 water on the day. They won't drink anything on the day of the comp. Some competitors will drink no more than 250 milliliters. And so if you have rice cakes, of course, it's a dry carbohydrate. You're not taking any extra fluid. And so you're getting that extra bit of energy that you need. And also, of course, when you have rice cakes, because it's a dry carb, you're not taking in any fluid, which, you don't want that to happen on the day of the competition. And also, when you take in a high GI carb, it's going to draw any fluid that you have under your skin, so what they call subcutaneous fluid. And it's going to take that fluid from directly underneath your skin, that's between the muscle and your skin. It's going to take that fluid and it's going to draw it into the muscle cells. So it's going to give you that it's going to give you a tighter look. It's going to give you that more of a shrink-wrapped look like that walking anatomy board look by having rice cakes, for example. You don't have to have rice cakes, but a lot of competitors, from what I've read, and remember this is my first time, so I've never done the rice cake thing, but a lot of competitors will have like peanut butter honey on rice cakes. And so yeah, rice cakes, low in sodium and low in calories, and yeah, quickly high GI, so fast energy basically. So if you were to have, for example, which makes sense, you might be thinking, well, why wouldn't I just have normal rice? Why wouldn't I just have normal rice, like white rice? The reason being is because, if everyone out there is familiar and you sort of have some self-awareness around how you feel when you eat food, whenever you have white rice, you feel bloated and you even feel thirsty and you want to drink more water. And so that's exactly what, you probably notice you cook rice, you have water to it, the rice absorbs the water, of course, but when you're eating white rice, that means that you're taking more fluid, because there's water inside the rice. And so that's not what you want to achieve on the day of the competition. So that's why competitors will have rice cakes over white rice. So they're not taking that extra fluid. They're taking a dry carbohydrate. So also as well, my supplements have been dropped. So my supplement plan, where I have my supplements, my L-carnitine and multivitamin and that kind of stuff, has been dropped from my plan completely. And the reason being is because some supplements can cause your body to retain water. And so, the idea is to not take any supplements so that my body's not going to retain any water. If they do cause me to retain some water, I'm not going to, because I'm not taking any supplements from here on. And yeah, so I'm just reading my notes here on my phone. I'm reading my notes here. I'm relying more on my notes because I just can't think clearly enough to do it off the top of my head as I usually do. So you'll see the meal plan on your screen, or flash it back up on your screen. So there's a deplete and load. So you'll see that the first 3 or 4 days, there's a carb depletion, so there's no carbs. You'll just see it's fish and spinach. Fish, spinach, fish, spinach. And then so they're the deplete days. So I'm depleting the glycogen out of my muscles. I'm still training on those days. So it's going to be more tough next week. Imagine that. And it's 6 meals total every 3 hours or every 2 hours. You can see it on your screen right now. I can't see what you're seeing right now. I was only just given this plan yesterday. So it's every 2 or 3 hours. That's what I have. And so you'll see that there's deplete days, and then after that I've got the loading days for carbohydrates, and you'll see that starts, I think it's Thursday or Friday afternoon, and it starts with sweet potato, or something like 400 grams of sweet potato, whatever you can see on your screen there. And so I'm essentially, kind of just causing the glycogen to be flushed out of my muscles, and then loading it back into my muscles again. And the idea of doing that is, from my understanding and everything, is that when you're depleting, you're pushing the glycogen out of your muscles, and then when you're loading, you're essentially bringing the glycogen back into your muscles. And because you're doing it so rapidly, it's going to really pull in all of that subcutaneous fluid that's underneath the skin, is going to draw it into the muscle cell. More so than if you don't do a deplete and load. No water and sodium manipulation. So my coach has told me that I won't be doing water loading. If you're watching this and you're looking at competing, you may have done some research on this. It's where competitors will load up on water, so they'll drink a bunch of water. There's a loading scheme to this, and then they'll cut the water supply completely, like they'll just drop it completely. And so by doing that, there's a bit of science behind it as well, but it's also, it's not always recommended, but from a health perspective. But thankfully, my coach has said that my conditioning is good enough that I don't need to worry about doing any water loading or any sodium depletion. So sodium depletion, you deplete sodium, your body's ability to hold water becomes diminished. So I won't need to do that either. So I'm happy. Because water loading and sodium depletion are just other things to think about on top of everything else I'm doing at the moment. So no water loading, no sodium depletion. So that's all I have in my notes. So I'm tired, to be honest. Like I'm just being brutally honest. Like I wasn't going to do this video today. I was like, well, I usually do my videos. I'm usually pumped and charged and everything, and I love to bring energy to my videos. But I think that you know, like you guys have to see this in its raw form. Like you know, if I'm pumped, I'm pumped. If I'm not pumped, I'm not pumped. Like this is just how it is. Just how it is. And so that's why I'm shooting this video, to give you the authentic, this is how it is 9 days out from stepping on the stage. Yesterday, fell asleep in the sun. Never happens in my life, right? In the sun, fell asleep, woke up with a massive sunburn. Like, I'll try and show you. You'll see, you probably can't really notice it, but it's probably turned brown. It was red yesterday. But anyway, so burn on my face, burn on my arms, and just tired, not having focus, not having energy. And yeah, it's hard, it's challenging, it is challenging, especially the last week, very challenging. So if you're watching this and you're, you know, looking at competing, reach out to me, send me an email, brad@seekfitlife.com, and share, you know, express that to me. You know, I'm more than happy to give you my point of view. But there's 40-something videos in the series, so you've pretty much got everything that's been on my mind documented in video form. So I'm really happy I've done that and help people that are just wanting to, you know, just wanting to know what it's like from somebody who's never done it before. So I'm going to wrap this up. I actually have to go to work. I start work soon. You believe that? I'm tired. I don't want to go anywhere, but I have to go to work. So thanks so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, email me. Thanks very much. Again, I said that. Did a double thank you. And stick around, and more videos coming your way very shortly.